really excited you're here. I know you're interested in possibly doing a hair topper and doing possibly some hair extensions. So I just want to hear how you're feeling about your hair, what you love about it, what you don't love about your hair, so we can kind of just come to an agreement on what we feel is best.
I like being confident, honestly, and it's just frustrating that I can't style my hair the way I want to style it and have the look that I'm missing over. So I would like to have a little bit length here, and I would like the volumes, yeah.
When it comes to your texture, you do have a good amount of fine hair, but it is very fine. So I feel like adding in the topper is going to give you the volume you're looking for. It's going to help you to go days without washing and styling because you're going to have a lot of that hold within the topper. And I feel like it's going to give you that confidence you're looking for. Another great way to tie that in, I think, would be doing one row of our extensions, the Genius Weft extensions. It's a super fine, thin base, so it's going to be very natural. It's going to lay really nice on your hair. It's going to have no damage. But the good thing is I feel like it's going to tie in the topper into the bottom length with the extensions. So I feel like overall it's going to give you a really unified look.
It's almost like magic. It is literally my hair.
I mean, it does. It looks so good.
So here we have our trend hair topper. It's going to be a little bit wider and longer than our petite. I'm going to go ahead and show you what that's going to look like underneath. This is a mesh topper, so as you can see, I'm going to put my finger under the seams. You're going to see my finger just like you're going to see your scalp. It's going to give it a very natural feel, and more importantly, it's breathable, so your scalp is not going to feel suffocated. Okay? Has a natural root as well. Let's go ahead and put it on. And then we'll use your own hair to incorporate filling in that part. Looks really good on you. This is actually going to be mesh integration. You can use this when it comes to applying hair toppers. You can also use this when it comes into attaching hair extensions, whether that's a Genius Weft application or a hand-tied hair extension application. This is really good for Maria because since she does have a little bit more hair than what we're used to seeing in a topper application, it's going to have her hair laying down in a very nice, even parting fashion. So whenever she goes to wear the topper for the next 2 months, she's not going to have any matting underneath. Another reason why people are using mesh integrations is so it can act like a barrier between the hair and the sewing. So very little tension on the hair shaft, which is always what we're looking for when it comes to a good extension application. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot of this. This is hot right now. It's trending. It's all over Europe and it's coming over here now. So if you're not certified, you might want to look into getting this done. And if you're wearing a topper right now or hair extensions, you might want to look into having that mesh integration piece on there to help your services last longer.
Where you think, I think you said you wanna go, and every time I feel you, it feels like can I take it back, can I take it back home? 'Cause every time I feel you, it feels like
Alright guys, so we're here today with Mandy, and today we're going to go over some information with you guys on the V-Light hair extensions. So what she has in her hair right now is actually 2 rows of Genius Weft hair extensions. And as you can see, it looks really good. It looks full. She's got a lot of length. We've definitely thickened and lengthened her fine hair. But what we are going to do is show you exactly where V-Lights are meant to be and what they're actually used for. And that's actually to go in between the fine areas of her natural hair, places where regular Genius Weft hand-tied extensions or keratin bond extensions really shouldn't go. just because if you do go too close to the hairline, they can be visible or cause too much tension. She is not a person that likes a lot of layering around her face, so as you can see, we don't have a lot of blending going on. So what we're gonna do is lengthen this area so she doesn't have to have a lot of layering around her face. So this is the main reason why I think V-lights are taking off and they're becoming very successful. It's not necessarily because you need to do a full head transformation. This is mainly to thicken and lengthen areas where other hair extensions shouldn't go. So most importantly with V-light extensions, you want to grab the same amount of V-light hair to the hair that you're going to take from her own scalp to make sure that it matches equally. Just like keratin bond extensions if you're familiar with that. So let me show you how that's done. You want to make sure that when you're attaching the V-lights, you take a U-like section. That way the pocket on the bottom falls really nicely into the V-light hair. And again, you want to make sure that you're matching density, which everything looks really good now. Looks like I have a good match. I'm going to go ahead and just use my separator. And I want to make sure that it's pretty snug. Then I'm going to make sure that I fan out the hair so it really grabs on to her hair perfectly. And I want to try to get it as close as I can. That way we have a lot of longevity with how long she can wear this. And as you can see, when you pull your hair up, they're actually right here. The color will go away with time, so she won't see that exact same color, but it's still less visible than any type of other attachment. And again, in a few days, you won't see so much of that. And we've got our first piece to blend out that area. So another thing that I'm doing that I do think is very important in any extension method is I'm really trying to see where the hair falls and where it needs to fall. And especially around the face, when it comes to covering in the front corners of anybody's hair, you really want to try to over direct the hair forward so it falls forward. If we were to put this in a straighter way, it would not flow in the same direction. So since we want everything going forward, we want to just over direct and shift the hair a little bit forward. My partings are also going at an angle towards her face, and that's also going to help with where this hair falls once the extensions are in. So understanding how the hair falls in extensions is really important to make sure you're covering the natural haircut of the client's hair.
All right, guys, so we finished. We have Amanda here. It looks flawless. We really did a good job blending in those front pieces. It looks really natural. You don't see a separation in her bang anymore. We're able to give her all this, I call it security blanket around her face and coverage, which is really nice. You don't see a disconnect. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the other side. The hair just really flows nicely. We're gonna go ahead and give you guys a little view to take a peek at what these look like. So here you go. That's what your V-lights look like. It just looks like freshly colored highlights. Really nice, flawless, and seamless. Go ahead and show you guys what it looks like picked up. We were able to get really close to her hairline. And yeah, this looks really natural. A really good end result. It looks really good. This is it, the V-light. This is gonna be for filling in important areas where other extension brands or techniques cannot be placed. She's gonna be wearing these for anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks. Really just depends on how well her hair adheres to it. But I think it looks really good. What do you think?
I love it. It feels amazing, looks amazing.
Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. All right, guys, so there's the V-lights. Have a good day.